How are you doing, everybody? Samael Corvinus here with the prelude to my upcoming YouTube series, Atlas, The Last Hoorah. Yes, I know. Sam who? Of course you don't know me. I'm just your average Joe in his 30s, still playing video games. So I guess we should get into that really quick. I go by Samael Corvinus, and I love survival-based games. Games like Ark, Atlas, Icarus, Conan, in a nutshell, open world crafting games. I quit gaming because of life around COVID time, but I'm back. I'm back to a sad state of affairs with said games I love so much. With my son being old enough and deciding he too may have an interest in open world survival games, we decided that we would give Atlas a try. While my son may bounce in and out because he is a teenager, and well, parents are not that cool. It all started when I logged into Atlas Official to find a sad, desolate wasteland. It was clear Atlas isn't as populated as it used to be, but my love for this gem right here deserves at least one more good run. So that's the point of this series, Atlas the Last Hoorah, where you can expect us to go through everything that Atlas has to offer. That even if you've never played the game, have played the game, or whatever your direct case may be, you can be a part of this adventure. But let's just pretend that you have no knowledge of Atlas. Let's explain real quick what Atlas is. Atlas was created by Grapeshot Games, sister company to Wildcard, who developed Ark Survival Evolved. It was announced and launched into early access December 2018. At the time of this video, it has a current 24-hour peak of 778 players, with an all-time peak of 58,939 players. It is an open world survival game giving you the ability to be a pirate. There are many aspects to this game in the player versus player and player versus environment. And most people will say that Atlas is a reskin of Ark, but pirate themed. And I do agree, but I also think it was to test a feature for Ark 2, but we'll get into that later on in the series. But with the concurrent amount of players, lack of official server wipes, and honestly the lack of PvP due to OP stuff, because let's be real, you're not going to take on a leveled mythical galleon with anything starting new. You're going to get sunk, you're going to get trolled, and it's just not going to be fun for you. So we will be doing this series on an unofficial server. We will return to the unofficial server that I run to when I'm not being that serious or I just got wiped on official and it's in game. Supreme Gaming is a non-pay to win 7x7 Atlas server. It features balanced settings with PvP grids. You can get all the discoveries, do all the bosses, fully complete the game on their servers. The settings are great for solo players, and yet balanced enough to support a nice sized company, which with the server being primarily PvE, there are some added benefits for the PvP side of things. However, be warned that PvP is PvP. You will be attacked, all bets are off. The same person that helped you kill the bosses, gave you that awesome blueprint, or tame, will gladly revoke such friendliness in PvP. It is non-toxic, and you won't have to deal with that part of it because the admins don't play, and I mean that. They do not play around with the toxic behavior. The most toxic thing you will encounter is witnessing your prized possessions being lifted off you, pirate style. Yet they also won't deal with the crying either. So if you sell into a PvP grid, you need to have the expectation that you will be attacked, your ship will be sunk, your tames and crew murdered. So if you sell your leveled cargo ship into those grids, don't go crying into Discord about it. Just say GG and move on with the game. You do earn points per hour you are actively in the game. You can redeem these points for helpful kits, such as low level tools to help you in a pinch, to level 1 crew, some gold, dyes, primarily cosmetic items. And everyone gets points and has access to the system. However, Supreme Gaming runs a multitude of gaming servers. Atlas alone is a 7x7, which is 49 individual servers. Even though they have their own equipment, that equipment still costs money to maintain, so for obvious reasons they do have donor packages and perks, which will give you more points per hour and a chunk of points. Again, everyone has access to the point system and shop. So in reality, the items offered give no advantage over another player. The only advantage is time saved from having to buy from a Freeport vendor or adding 20 minutes to make a set of common metal tools. They don't wipe that much. In fact, they are officially wiping in a couple of weeks, The last wipe was the latest Atlas patch, so over 2 years. So now is the best time to join up on this server. The admin team is pretty solid too. They're not biased when it comes to community members or donors. If you have a problem, they fix it or work towards a solution. All of it is led by Jester, and I have played a lot of Unofficial, and he takes the realest admin award. The other thing that is nice about Unofficial is the mods. The team at Supreme Gaming has gotten the perfect balance of quality of life and content. That first load up from Steam unpacking the mods can be brutal. I'm playing on a PC I built back in 2017, and it hasn't been upgraded at all. I load in pretty quick, just a little slower than Official. But in the end, the series is my last hurrah on Atlas. And hopefully by the end of it, you will know all there is to know about this game, from just starting out to completing all the quests. And with that being said, I'm obviously not a pro at this. I'm not a pro streamer, pro video maker, or anything like that. However, I wanted to kind of document and stream my last hurrah. And if you're okay with watching an average Joe with a 2017 build, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you know someone who would love this series, share it with them. I invite you all to follow me on Twitch to see it live and join my Discord to stay up to date. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.